to trot, got there. Given they're ahead of him, those Shields. McDonald, Cunnington a little untidy, and it opens up for Hipwood. Zorko outside of the boot with the pass, finds Joe. Danaher's got it. Big picture of himself, staring back at him. Good to see the great players of the game celebrated with the fans in the house here. Sheasel got it off. Held.
Now that free kick should be 50, exactly. That's the old Gary Ablett rule. Once you've disposed of the ball, if you're taken down in an illegal tackle or an illegal manner, then it's a free kick and 50.
He's never kicked a goal. He loads up from just inside the arc. How good is this kid? How good is this kid? First goal in AFL footy.
Straight to the opposition. Liam Shields gobbles it up and then drives it long. Zurhaar's there, off hands. It's 3v1. 3 for the Roos. Larky, can he keep it in play? Davies-Uniacke, can he create something special? Clever. Lions defenders under siege early in this contest. Goldstein, Larky on the goal line. He's put it through.
Well, Larky had a hip injury last week, but he's been able to get through that, which is good news. Danaher again comes up to the wing to give an option to Fort. Playing out a full forward. Hipwood's in a good spot here. Core overcooked where he was standing.
And now Rayner, who started it full forward.
They're out.
Curls the kick. It's just got to send it for McCarthy. And it does. Handballs over the top. Fort to Hipwood's all by himself at the top of the goal square. And Hipwood will stroll in and go back to back for Brisbane.
Neil, his scoop up was spectacular. Pretty good spot with the kick. Hipwood's got a couple to beat. Wilmot. He keeps it alive and spins it back and might have kicked a ripper. Phenomenal.
Ricochets off a Lions player out to Zorko. The dinky little kick to Neil. Breaks a tackle. Off to McCluggage. Lovely sidestep. Goes for home. Hugh McCluggage. The ankle breaker. Over to Powell. And he skies it. This will be tough for Comden to mark. And hurried out of there, right place, right time, is Will Phillips.
Straight down the spine in the Danaher direction. He found some space, Joe. Got an arm chop. And he might be within range, perhaps. See what he does here on the wind-up.
Well, you've got to guard that. You've got to guard like a second man on the mark.
He gets on the wind-up and he launches. He launches long. Did they touch it? It's through. Oh. Bizarre.
Ashcroft. Going to pop it up. Ask them to run and leap they do. Fort, the tallest man in front. He spots something he likes in the pocket. And Big Joe was hiding down there. What is going through Joe's brain at the moment is anyone's guess. He's in the left forward pocket for a left footer. He'll need to thread it, and he threads it spectacularly. He used McKenna. Now kick into space. Oh, McCarthy gritted the teeth, willed himself to the contest, and the perfect execution finds Hipwood on the chest in the pocket.
Lachie Neale's had 5 centre-bounce clearances himself alone. They lead 11 to 5. It's awesome what their midfield are doing.
McDonald told to go, play on, played on to Berry, and a wild Berry hook slots it.
Davies-Uniacke tries to sidestep, get around Zorko, breaks one tackle. Bailey bearing down, they've coughed it up, they're messing around with it. Here's Charlie. Cameron to Danaher, who's going to kick the most amount of goals in a Brisbane Lions jumper. Tough one for Zurhaar, worked his way in front of the contest, comes off his hands. Here's Stevenson, one way, and then the snap. It's going to land in. Larky waited, he stayed down. Zurhaar left it for Taylor, who gives it to Shields, and the flying shot. And Liam Shields has been paid the goal. Powell, Tucker, and it's come unstuck.
Good pressure.
Great pressure, and Berry can hit up Hipwood, who's all alone in the pocket. Goldstein, Zeeble, kick smothered, Fort, Here's a chance for Rayner, and they are playing some sparkling footy in Adelaide's wine country.
The chaos ball. Dunkley feeds it on. Cameron. Rayner. His eyes light up. Twist. Turn. Handball. Charlie time again. They've got 16.
Lions by 23 at half-time. 59 it was at three-quarter time, and the Lions, the Roos rather, coming forward again. Skittled straight past Zerha. Ricochets up to Turner. Good vision. Stevenson's got a chance here to boot his fourth.
Mid-flight, Bailey cuts the ball off mid-flight to Joe in full flight with a spear pass. He had a couple of options. Charlie had Eric. Or does he? And he puts that out amongst the cows. That sits up in the breeze again. So LDU with a bit of breeze behind him if he wants to crank up. He pulls the kick top of the square. And he's been one of the shining lights, Charlie Comben.
Picked up here by Starcevic, who blazes away all by himself. It's Zorko. He's going to share it around, and Charlie says, thank you. He gobbles it up for goal number 4.
Scott was wrong-footed. Zorko read it nicely, and that was a spectacular little step. And he sends it back. Goldwoods kicks a monster. Does the Zork, the magician.
You got pressure up the field.
Mr. McInerney, a little bit of a leap to Cameron, who's pinpoint on his pass. Danaher wants more. Can he equal his career high 6? No, he's unselfish. We're in the final minute of play at this historic event, Mount Barker. And the number 16, who started the season down back, has just perfectly executed goal number 2. It's been raining goals in the Adelaide Hills today.
Dying seconds here to finish it all off. Goldstein tries to feed the handball through the congestion. McCarthy tried to come the other way. Powell flicks it out. But this historic first ever AFL game in the Adelaide Hills has been the Mount Barker belting. 75 points to final margin. The Brisbane Lions putting on a show. 22-20. 152 to North 12-5, 77. With the big guns, Danaher with 5, Hipwood with 4, and Charlie Cameron 4.
I think one stat you'll be happy with as a collective forward group is 33 marks inside forward 50 today. It's not bad.
Yeah, look, we probably had a couple of double-ups where guys could have taken shots and passed it off, so that's a really good look for us.
And you coming back inside forward 50, did you look up at times and think, how did Eric Hipwood get all this space by himself?
Yeah, he's a pretty quick mover. I mean, a couple of times he's up on the wing and then he's back inside 50, so I thought it was an even contribution from our forward line, but built off the back of defence, so solid game all around.
And have you been able to sort of just get involved with all the energy of gather around?
Yeah, it's been fantastic. There's been a real vibe in the CBD of Adelaide, a lot of footy clubs around, so crossing paths with different players is fantastic.
Well done. Congratulations on your performance today.
Cheers.